We want to figure out every year who the best bull rider in the world is.
What is PBR if there isn't some clashing of horns? And I'm not talking about the bulls. I'm talking about the best of the best cowboys going head to head for the prestigious PBR championship. These riders would ride with reckless abandon just to be crowned the best. Over the years, there have been some intense rivalries brewing, and this is not just among riders. In this video, I will be showing you the greatest rivalries PBR history has to offer. First on the list is one of the greatest rivalries in PBR history. It's between the American rider JB Mauney and Brazilian rider Silvano Alves. Alves became the first rider to win back-to-back world championships in 2011 and 2012 before Mauney decided to take the bull by the horn and grab the 2013 PBR World Finals. It didn't come easy though. Mauney began the summer break ranked 10th, but completed one of the best comebacks you will ever see in PBR history by winning not only the world title, but also the World Finals average. For Alves, he wasn't having any of this and proceeded to take back his crown the following year. In 2014, Alves went on to become the second rider to win 3 world championships riding 6 bulls with an 85.5 point effort on Hokey Pokey and an 87.25 point after his 6th round on Asteroid. Mauney, who wouldn't back down from a fight either, took the crown back in 2015 PBR World Championship. He did so rather impressively, riding 25 of his 28 bulls to earn 7,977.49 points in total. For 3 years, these riders went head-to-head to stake their claim on who was the best. The battle between Mauney and Alves showed their die-hard passion to get the title back whenever they lost it. But which other rivalry could top that? The rivalry between a once young Jess Lockwood and then an unknown Brazilian Jose Vitor Leme comes to mind. Both crossed paths in 2017 when Jess won the World Finals event and Rookie of the Year, while Jose Vitor won Rookie of the Year and the World Finals event title. From then on, all the signs were visible that these riders would cross paths again in the near future, and it didn't take long for that to happen. In 2019, they fought for the PBR World title locked in a heated race. Though Leme had a hold on it and was ranked number 1, Jess Lockwood came from behind to win the world title for the second time. Both times, Leme was there to witness it. But Leme knew he needed to get his revenge on Jess, and it didn't take long to do so. It started in 2020 when Leme claimed the world championship when he rode Whoopa for 95.75 points in round 3. Not only that, he won more than $1 million for the title. Still, Leme wasn't done. He was still hungry for more. The next year, Leme would win the PBR World Finals again, this time breaking records along the way. First in the championship round, Leme rode Whoopa for a record-breaking 98.75 points. This was the highest score ride in the history of PBR. Then he won both the World Finals and the World title by successfully riding all the bulls in the event. Not only that, he became the 7th rider to win multiple PBR championships. Leme's face wasn't the only thing smiling. His bank account was also, as he became the 5th all-time highest earner in PBR history. This was because his accumulated earnings rose well over $5 million. For Lockwood, he compared the rivalry he had with Leme to that of JB and Silvano. But aside from Silvano, is there any cowboy skilled enough to go against him? Well, hold your thought, because this rivalry is between a rider and a bull. You heard it right, a bull. You see, despite the many injuries and whatever these riders have experienced and endured, this doesn't stop JB Mauney from looking for the next challenge. But he didn't find it in a rider. He found it instead in one of the fiercest bulls called Bushwacker, known for his unhinged rage. Bushwacker, a 3-time world champion bull, is no doubt the deadliest bull in the sport and seemed to have some resentment for JB Mauney. Bushwacker had a buck-off streak of 42, and of those 42, 8 were those unsuccessful attempts from Mauney. Their rivalry began in 2011 when Mauney attempted to ride Bushwacker for the first time, with Bushwacker dispatching him in 2.1 seconds. Mauney refused to back down, even though the tension between them was visible. Also, in the 2011 World Finals, Bushwacker earned 47.5 points for bucking off Mauney in 3.58 seconds. He did this by emptying himself high in the air and tossing Mauney towards the rafters before gravity saved Mauney and brought him back crashing to the earth. But the record-breaking moment happened in 2013, when Mauney rode Bushwacker in a matchup for 8 seconds, scoring 95.25 points. This historic ride named Mauney one of the greatest riders in PBR history. JB Mauney, in his interview with PBR, said, "I took the fight to him. Unfortunately, the legendary bull Bushwacker passed away this year." Up next is a thrilling rivalry between two riders of the same nationality. So what is this rivalry all about? The PBR record breaker and world champion Chris Shivers in the 2001 PBR World Finals hit the then highest score in league history with 96.5 points, to put himself in a tight two-man race between himself and Justin McBride. This incredible feat set the stage for a rivalry that would span years. In 2003, before Justin McBride became a two-time PBR world champion in 2005 and 2007, he put himself in a tense battle with Chris Shivers for the world title. That year, he would go on to win 2 Built Tough Series events in the process. But when it was time for the World Finals, many thought he wouldn't make it. This was because he broke 2 ribs and punctured his lung, but McBride was as stubborn as the bull that injured him. At the finals, he won the first go-around and was close to snatching the title away from Shivers. Mossy Oak Mudslinger wasn't going along with the plan and bucked off McBride. Shivers not only won the PBR title, but also became the first rider to win the first ever $1 million bonus that was awarded to a world champion. Sadly, McBride would go home with less than half of what Shivers earned. But is there a rivalry bigger than what happened between those two American cowboys? Yes, there is. This is the one between American riders and Brazilian riders. This rivalry is said to be based on nationality, though anyone would call it friendly. The Brazilian riders like Jose Vitor Leme, Kaique Pacheco, and Lucio de Castro have been consistently setting the pace, outperforming their American counterparts. These riders have asserted their dominance in PBR and claimed numerous world championships. The Americans so far have produced 2 outstanding riders, Mauney, a 2-time world champion, and Jess Lockwood, a 2-time youngest PBR world champion final event winner, who have entered into the tensioning competitions with the Brazilian opposition and proved their nation's superiority in the arena. Although Brazil has won 14 PBR championships, America has been able to edge them with 2 more to take their PBR championship titles to 16. But which rivalry is the latest? In the 2023 PBR Camping World Team Series, the regular season MVP race was a dramatic affair, featuring 2-time world champion Jose Vitor Leme and then rookie Cassio Dias. In an intense battle for MVP honors, Leme came out on top with a 21 for 32, while Dias finished with a 20 for 28. Leme's success helped propel the Kansas City Outlaws to second place in the regular season, while the Austin Gamblers took first place. It appeared that the 2024 World Championship race was going to be an epic fight. It was, however, not to be. Dias won the 2024 World Championship in his first season after competing in 7 tournaments, whereas Leme only made it to 6 before he was forced to sit out the remainder of the season to recover from a persistent groin ailment. The PBR Camping World Team Series for 2024 has begun, and both didn't spend any time continuing where they left off last fall. Dias is now $1 million wealthier and Leme is pain-free. But this is only the beginning of what could become the greatest rivalry in PBR history. So of all the 6 rivalries, which one was your favorite? Or is there another rivalry that tickles your fancy? If there is, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and click on the bell icon to subscribe for the best of all PBR stories.